Now, this year, four-time Olympian Ellie Black will be inducted into the Order of Canada as a member. In the appointment, the Order of Canada states that Ellie Black, one of Canada's most accomplished gymnasts, has elevated the sport nationally through her international success. And the words of praise go on to mention her commitment to mentorship and support for fellow athletes that will impact Canadians for future generations. We're so happy to welcome Ellie Black to our studio this morning. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Order of Canada is a big deal. You have the Order of Nova Scotia, but now the Order of Canada. When you heard this news, how did you react to that?
Yeah, it is a big deal. And I think it really hasn't quite sunk in yet because we haven't had the ceremony yet, but it just feels kind of surreal. And when I got the phone call, it was just such a special moment because it was truly unexpected. And just to be honored in such a way that it's recognizing, you know, my work that I've done and my accomplishments in gymnastics and sport, but as well, just that hard work and perseverance and community involvement, all of that, you know, put together is just, I think it's so incredibly special.
Yes, and it's going to be even, well, definitely follow your journey when you, I guess the date for the ceremony hasn't been set yet, but when it is, we'll follow along. And you're great about posting on socials, but please, like, give us every detail.
I will. I'll take you all along with me.
Perfect. All right, let's talk about an iconic maritime moment, dropping the puck ceremonially at the PWHL game on the weekend with fellow Olympians. And what was that like?
It was so special. I've never done that before, and it was just such an honor to be able to do that in Halifax in front of our community as we hosted this game here. And I know we take our sports very seriously here in Halifax. We support our athletes, and it was just so special to be out there with Jill, too. I've known Jill for a really, really long time, and, you know, to be able to do that puck drop with her. And I actually studied her video when she did the puck drop with the moose heads the night before because I didn't want to mess it up. So
see, this is the athletic mind. Like, I'm going to be prepared for this. Thank heaven they had the carpet leading out. So are you a good skater?
I am. I grew up also doing figure skating, but if you put me in hockey skates, like, I will be slipping and sliding all over the place.
Okay, wow, I didn't know that you were also a figure skater. That's so cool. All right, in March last year, you were awarded the Sports Legacy Award at the Desjardins Sports Charity Dinner in Halifax. Awards. Does this get old for you, like, ho-hum another award, or?
No, I mean, every time you get an award, it truly means the world to me. And for people to recognize, you know, the hard work that you do every day for us in training, like, it's a grind. And sometimes we don't really take a moment to reflect on everything we've done and we've accomplished. And you don't sometimes see that impact past the gymnastics because you're just so in it every day.
Yeah.
So just to have that, I don't know, recognition is a really good reminder that what you're doing is making such an impact.
Yeah, sometimes somebody else has to, this is the moment you're getting the award, somebody else has to just sort of like force you to actually look at what you've done.
No, exactly. Yeah,
yes, you're so busy.
It's such a chance to reflect because, yeah, we kind of move from one thing to the next and we're always working towards the next goal, but to also reflect on everything you've overcome, what you've accomplished, what's helped you to get to where you are today. Like, I wouldn't be here without my community, my family, my friends, my club, like, everyone who supported me to be able to get here. And so I think it's really good to be able to acknowledge that and just, you know, sit in that moment.
Yeah, well, let's talk about what does go on in the day-to-day. You have your sights set on the 2028 Summer Games, and you are already preparing for that. Like, what do you do? What's an average Tuesday look like for Ellie Black?
Yeah, so the goal is LA 2028, and it's already started.
Yeah.
You know, like, we live our lives in 4-year quads. And so for me, like, today I'll get up, I'll come here for a nice interview with you. But no, I like kind of get my day going, bit of work. I train for the majority of the day at the gymnastics club. So we practice on different apparatus, conditioning, flexibility, everything that we have to do every day to continue building towards that goal in our competition season. And then there's recovery. I work with my physiotherapist. You go home, good nutrition, good rest, maybe a bit of sponsorship work, emails, that kind of stuff. So it does kind of become a full day job, and it's like really about trying to balance it all.
What kind of sacrifices do you have to make on the day-to-day?
Yeah, I think because gymnastics and because sport encompasses so much of your life, right? Your sleep, your nutrition, recovery, and training, and the commitment to that, you have to feel good going into training every day. So that always becomes my first priority. So anything outside of that that might impact my training or my recovery, sometimes it's a no. I have to say no to those things. So there are things that you do have to miss out on, but also on the flip side, the things that sport has brought me has been truly incredible. And there is always a time and a place for those things. It's just about planning it as appropriately as possible.
Yeah, and I know you have a little fun. I know that you'll be going to
Absolutely.
Ivan's dinner at the Orient for
Yes.
Chinese New Year.
Yes,
and
a
you'll
highlight.
be having a big feast.
Yes, exactly. It is all about balance, and I think as an athlete, it's really important to know that because it's also about longevity, right? We need to make sure that we can have balance. We are able to do both and make sure we're happy and we're still fulfilling ourselves. So the balance is so key. I'm so excited to be at Ivan's. I love that food, and I will be preparing for that meal.
For sure, and you are such an inspiration to so many, not just for the mentorship you give others and your Olympic success, but the fact that you are such a role model for longevity. We appreciate it so much.
No, I appreciate that. And I think just to show anyone out there, no matter what age you're in, what passion you have, right? It's never too late. And if you love something and you work hard at it and you kind of move through those challenging moments, it can take you to places you had never dreamed or imagined.
You're proof of that. Well, thank you so much, Ellie Black.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the time we have. It's 8:52. We'll take a little break. Look at this. Is this fun or is this hard?
This is fun. I would say this was fun. It is hard.
Better you than us.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this.